Welcome to the Scrapbooking Fun Monthly, where we will be sharing tips and tricks and secrets about paper crafting, card making, scrapbooking, multimedia, whatever your paper crafting passion is. Now that's a mouthful. We will be talking about it. I am Heather Cameron, and this is Tracy Sundu, and we are the co-hosts of the Scrapbooking Fun Summit and the Scrapbooking Fun Circle. And we decided to take our written newsletter and turn it into a video. So we will be sharing a video every month about paper crafting. And this month, we want to talk about something that we are passionate about, we're all passionate about, and we're going to bring some props along to add some color, and that is birthdays. We've got birthdays on our brain. And why do we have birthdays on our brain? That's because we are both summer babies. My birthday's in July, Tracy's birthday is in August. And if you're a summer baby, you kind of know that birthdays are a little different. They get stretched over multiple weeks sometimes. Everybody's away on vacation when my birthday happens often. So as summer babies, we really need to up our celebration, right, Tracy?
Yep. See, here comes the pity part. We never had one at school. It was like, or what's worse is that it was Tracy's birthday. Happy birthday. School starts next week. It's like, really?
Yeah, Tracy's closer to school.
Right?
I'm in a time where everybody's always on vacation. So maybe that's why some birthdays are on our brains. But what we want to do when we do our scrapbooking fun monthly is we want to give you some things. So number one, in our circle, we have a theme every month. So it's going to kind of reflect the theme. And our theme this month is make a wish and make something beautiful, which comes to that birthday thing. And then we have Tracy's Corner. So we're going to share Tracy's Corner, some tips, tricks, prompts about creating birthday cards, or in this case, birthdays, but it'll be different each month. So, Tracy, what was your prompt for our birthday month?
Well, basically, it's to scrap a memory or to make a card inspired by someone's special day. It could be your own, somebody's, you love, or because of July here in Ottawa, and well, in Ottawa, Canada, and in the US, it could be your country's birthday. So any type of celebration, it's fun, right? And it's important to remember these days too, really.
Yeah. And it doesn't even have to be a summer baby because you could scrap something
No.
for somebody whose birthday's gone by, or you could make a card for somebody whose birthday's coming up in September, October, November. I have a relative who gets all her cards for the entire year done, and I'm sure many of you card makers do. So have some inspiration from this and make some cards.
Yeah, my baby turned 30 this year. And yes, I have pictures that, I'll be scrapbooking.
Yeah.
So,
And
yeah.
that's the difference too. I mean, card maker, it's kind of a neat difference between card makers and scrapbookers, is card makers are looking forward as to what
True.
birthdays coming up, what events coming up, and scrapbookers are looking backwards, although they might prepare something for something coming up. But you're looking backwards, and that's kind of a neat difference that you have. But you're all love of paper is where everything comes together and all of the tools and things that you have of your trade. But so if you're a scrapbooker, what are you going to do? What are you going to scrap about birthdays that come in the past? And if you're a card maker, what are you going to make moving forward? It's kind of a neat theme. So what we also want to do each month is add a little twist. So Tracy, what would be a card making, scrapbooking twist that people could add to these projects that they're doing?
Well, because of course you're going to make somebody a birthday card, but, or to do a layout of, the birthday, like I said, my daughter's 30th there. Um, However, we want to now, we're going, what if you were to do like a little pull tab, a little flap, a pocket, something that's got a hidden message in it? That's always fun for birthday cards, I find. Um, of course, for a card, you could do a little hidden pocket area with a gift card in it, or of course, some money, something like that. So just a little something extra in there, right?
Something that will add to the surprise. It's like
Yeah.
stacking your surprises on top of things, which is kind of cool. And you could also make a
Oh,
scrapbooking page and give it as a gift, right? So
and you're right, because I actually have made a few albums for, and especially the chipboard albums, everybody, for certain birthdays, like my brother's 50th, he got one, and my friend's, well, I guess everybody's 50th. Sorry if you know me, that's what you're gonna get. That's because you have everything else, and that can really touch people,
Oh,
you
absolutely. Or
know.
giving, when my father turned 90. what do you give somebody who's turning 90, right? It's not, they don't need more things because we're really downsizing at that point in time. So
Mm,
memories are what you need.
yes.
What we did,
And
which we should have scrapped, was we should have done captured. We did capture in pictures is we actually got people to give him caps. At that time, he wore a hat all the time. So different caps, and people brought ones from the Expos, if you even know what that is. It's a baseball team in Montreal many years ago, but different Scottish caps and things like that. And that would be fun to kind of capture as well. So lots of different things that you can do, but I love the twist. And of course, we all love getting money in our stuff that we can do. So no problem with that.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
and the other thing we're going to include in our monthlies is a tip. So the tip is really intended to make you kind of think a little bit, or maybe something you haven't thought of. We have scrapbookers and card makers who are brand new. We have seasoned scrapbookers and card makers, and then we have seasoned. So which one are you? Seasoned card makers who've never scrapbooked. And we often get said, "Oh, I used to scrapbook, but I want to get back to it." We hear that. We have people who are scrapbookers who want to try card making and they haven't tried it. And so, whatever we give for tips and tricks and twists and things like that, maybe it's obvious if you're experienced, but for those beginners, maybe they haven't even thought about this. So, Tracy, what is your tip when you're planning a birthday scrapbooking album, especially if you're going to give it to somebody, and a birthday card? What would be your tip?
I think um, one of the biggest things for me is because it is about them, not you. So really if it's a layout or of course a card, you have to pick what they like, right? Um, we were talking earlier, Heather and I, and she was just asking me for an example what I meant. Of course, my brother came into my head. All right. And anyways, so trust me, everybody, he loves his Cobra cars. All right. So in the album that I did make for him once, it had the Cobras in them. All right. It had his family and everybody else in there too. But most of them are his daughters in his car. Okay. Or him and his wife in his car. But that's him, right? Maybe I would have picked some other pictures for myself, but I had to go, no, this is his birthday, right? And the same with a card. Let's say, somebody loves fishing and you don't. Well, it's their birthday, right? So put that into it.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it is they like. They like a certain type of music. They like, colors. They love purple, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you pick purple. Go for it.
And one
Mhm.
of the things is what makes it them. What's that memory that's going to be them? Now, if you're making it for yourself, maybe you're going to use pictures that are your own memories of that person. But if you're making it for them, or if you're making a
Mhm.
card for them, that's that kind of wow when you open it and it's personalized to and then you have the hidden pocket with the gift card in there. We've really upped our wow factor in there.
For a
But
store that they like.
for a store that
That's
they like,
again,
that they
right?
can buy supplies for what they love to do, right? Not
Yeah.
that you have to put gift cards in these by any means, but just thinking about that little bit of flipping, because I know we all tend to be attracted to the colors that we love. And so it can be hard. And I know that's one of the things we see a lot in card making. There's not that many masculine card makes out there. And every once in a while we get them in and we get them in our summits. I know that Pat's done one where Pam Watson's
Yeah.
done one where
Yes.
it was a masculine card. So thinking about that as well is it's hard sometimes and we don't design outside our colors. Um, but have some fun with this. So this just came up and if you got summer babies in there, they would love to get a card. Us summer babies. We have a little chip on our shoulders if you're a summer baby because you don't get the school party, you don't get other
That's
things. But
right.
on the other hand, our birthdays tend to last longer. They tend to get drawn out more, and they're not just one of those things. But
Mhm.
what can you do? What ideas do you have to create these really unique birthday cards? And what products do you love? Right? What things do you love? And as we go through these monthlies and start increasing them, Tracy might show some stuff of what you can do. And if you're looking for birthday inspired stuff, you can reach out to Tracy, particularly if you're in Canada, theembellishedconnection.com, or put a comment or reach out to Tracy because that's what she loves to do. She loves to get unique stuff for you and to put stuff in there. So reach out to that. And if you want to come and play with us and you want to get more of newsletters like this and involved in our next summit, which is on November 5th to 9th. There's a link below the descriptions where you can sign up for the wait list that puts you on our newsletter list, and you can get all of these cool things that are going on because we have a lot going on. We have some amazing people that we're going to be highlighting over the next couple of months. And saying that, which I should have said earlier, is in our circle, we have a scrapbooking fun circle. It is closed right now. It will open in the fall. But in our scrapbooking fun circle, we have speakers who come in. And our speaker this month is Alicia McNamara, and she is one of the most popular speakers we've had in all of our summits. Go check her out. Her link is down below. And she shared a vintage birthday card and how to do it from printables. So what a printable is the fact that, a lot more people are designing printables to allow for that global audience. You print them off on your high resolution printer. There we go. High resolution printer. You print them off and you can use her designs to create amazing, and she has a really unique style. If you don't know her, she is by far one of our most popular speakers. So go check out her styles. And there's an idea of doing a vintage card. And vintage cards won't work for everybody. Again, know who you're sending it to. And she's also done steampunk. She's done other different things. So she really does have a mix of stuff that could go to people. So check out Alicia as well for card making. And she does both card making and scrapbooking layouts. So that's great. She's very versatile. And these are the types of things we're going to share. And if there's something you want to know, let us know. Drop a link, drop a comment, send something to fun@scrapbookingfunsummit.com. And we will answer and do that as well. So thank you very much for listening. This is our first one, so watch us evolve and grow, but celebrate people's birthdays. Have some fun
Get
making
older.
as we get older every single day.
Sorry.
Celebrate birthdays, capture a holiday, do that, have
Yeah.
some fun with it, and have some fun celebrating. We will be back next month with a completely different theme. We don't know what it is, but we will be back with more things for you, and we plan to add more to the YouTube channel. You can go back and watch so subscribe to our channel because you can go back and listen to some of our interviews that we've done during our summit. So there's some amazing interviews, especially if you know some of them and you really want to get to know them in a different way. Our interviews are very different than any other summit. So go click on them. You might actually learn something about one of your favorite artists that you haven't thought about. So thank you very much. Thank you for being with us. Again, if you're not on our email list and you want to join, go to scrapbookingfunsummit.com, join the wait list, subscribe here, and we will be back with more fun. Not sure what it's going to be, but we will be back. Thanks. Bye.